Hello everyone, welcome back in my research center, and today I'm really excited to present you the second update of the Autopilot program. There is a lot of new features and we will see them all on this video. But first I want to introduce this new module. Okay, this is a blueprint you can find on the Steam workshop. It's called the Autopilot Core. Okay, and this module permits you to have everything already set it up for making the autopilot program working on your ship. So basically you just have to copy that and build your ship around, okay, or you can build your ship and just copy this blueprint into your ship and it will work perfectly. So by example, on this ship, you can see that the module is just behind the cockpit. Okay, so I put some energy and an antenna here to see my control panels and everything. And yeah, I tried to make it really simple for the moment. It is 3 block large, 4 block high, and 3 block deep. Okay, but yeah, this is really an amazing thing that will save you a lot of time. So in this video we will show you the new mission that you can set with the autopilot program. I will talk about the optimization that I made to make it work a little better, and then we will finish this video with the presentation of this module and how to set up your ship thanks to this. So let's start. So let's talk about the Go Stop mission. Okay, so in the first video I've made, the Go To became the Go Stop. Okay, what I call the Go Stop. So basically you will just order your ship to go to a point, then stop, then go to a second point and stop. Okay, so I will set my first point here, so I will press 4, okay, which is my Go Stop button, and you can see the first step, Go Stop with the coordinates X, 2 point Y, 2 point Z. Okay, I will place the comma with these 2 points so that it fits well with the GPS system of space engineers. Okay, so I set my first point here. I will set another point here. I will set another point here. So now I will press my button Start Stop Mission, and my ship is aligning with my first point. We'll go to the first point, then we'll align with the second point, go to the second point, and the same with the third point, and it will stop. So here it's moving along. Yes, and you can see mission started, step 2 and 3. So our ship is going to our second point. Okay, so I will stop the mission here. Okay, so I pressed 1 for Start Stop Mission. So you can see in the ship status mission stopped step 2 and 3, and I can press Start Stop Mission again, and the ship will continue to the step 2. I can also, as I presented in the first video, the Restart mission. Okay, so as you can see, mission stopped step 1 and 3. So now if I'm pressing Start Stop Mission, the ship will align with our first point and go to the first point. okay, etc., etc. So now, as I presented in the first video, there is also the button repeat. Okay, so if I'm pressing repeat, so you can see it add a step. We are now step 1 on 4. So the chip will move to the 3 different points, then repeat indefinitely, etc., etc. Okay, so now let's talk about the Go To button. So compared to the Go Stop, the Go To button will align and go to the next point without stopping. Okay, so you have to be really careful because the speed will not decrease, so you can miss the second point if it's too close from the Go To. But yeah, I will present you that. So I will put my Go To order by example here. Okay, so I'm pressing 5. So you can see in ship mission the order Go To with the coordinates. And then I will align with this asteroid by example. So I will go a bit far. Okay, here I will put another Go To. Okay, so my ship will arrive here, then turn, and I will finish the mission, I will say, on this asteroid here. Okay, so now we are on the starting point, and we just need to press the start-stop mission. Let's go. And we reached our first point. So the ship is aligning with the second point. And it will turn here. Oh, look at that, that's so nice. And then it will go to the final point and stop. Okay, for the next features I will present you the wait button. So I placed the wait button on 6 here. So that will be quick, I think. So I will place my first order here. So I will say Go Stop here. So you can see the order. And then I will press 6. Okay, so you can see the order wait 2.5. And 5 is the time to wait in seconds. So if I'm pressing 6 again, okay, it increased by 5 the number of seconds to wait. So 10, 15, 20, etc. So I will wait 10 seconds, and then I will move forward. Here I will place another Go Stop. Okay, so now we are starting our mission. So the ship is aligning with our first point. Then step 2, wait for 10 seconds. And step 3, go to our last point. So if you want to change the time by hand, you can adjust here in the ship mission control panel. You can change it, okay, 15, 12, you can do whatever you want. Okay, now I will show you how to automatically land your ship. So as you will notice, there is no land or dock button here, but that's because I'm using the Go Stop button for that. So I will put a first Go Stop mission. I will say here. Okay. Then I will go on this platform. Okay. And now if I'm pressing Go Stop again, you can see that instead of a Go Stop order, I have land 3. So I detect that 3 landing gear have changed, and that's the number of landing gear that needs to be on the platform, attached to the platform, to finish this order. So after that, I would say I will wait 5 seconds. Okay, and then I can choose another point for restarting my mission. And I will place a Go Stop here. And now let's see what happens when we launch this mission. So I will get out of the ship. Okay, so the ship is going to the first Go Stop order. And then it will land slowly on our platform here. So you can see that the ship is pushing until the 3 landing gear are on the platform. And it's okay. So now it will wait 5 seconds, and then it goes to the last Go Stop, okay, before to go to the next point. And it's done. Okay, let's talk about the auto docking. So it works the same way as the landing. Okay, so we will use the Go Stop button for that. So my connector is on the top, okay, and it has a specific name, okay, because it's on the top, it is named TP connector. If I have a connector on the front, I have to name it FT connector. I'm naming them the same way I am naming the thruster, okay? If you remember from the first video, TP thruster is for thruster that permits to go top. BK thruster are thrusters that permits to go backwards, etc., etc. And that's the same for the connector, okay? So by example, another example, if you place a connector on the bottom of your ship, you have to name it BM connector. That's the only thing you have to do by hand, okay? So I have my connector here, so I will put a first go to on that point, then I will put so I will put a go to aligned under the connector I want. Okay, so it should be good here. Here. So I'm pressing Go Stop. And then I'm coming here and wait for the ship to detect. Okay, so now I'm pressing go stop again, and you can see dock top. So that permits me to know the direction for docking and then for leaving. So with the landing gear, I was going on the top to the last go stop for leaving the platform, okay? And here I will use the thrusters to go down, okay, for leaving the platform. So then I will say that, yeah, my last point, by example, is here. I will press go stop. Okay, so now let's see what happens when we launch this mission. So the ship is going to the first go stop mission, okay, and then it will go to the second one. That permits to align my ship the way I want. You can do that for the landing also. And now it will dock at the top. I didn't put a wait order, but I could have without problem. And I didn't develop any function for unloading your cargo for the moment. Okay, you just have the docking mission. So yeah, it docked and undocked very quickly because I didn't wait. Okay, so the ship is moving to the last go stop order before to go to the next go stop order. And here we go. Okay, so now before entering into the last part of the video, I will talk about the sensor detection. So I had on the module, there is for the moment 4 sensors, but I'm using just one for the moment. One for the detection of small ship, so that permits on any small ship to avoid themselves, okay, when they are on the same mission. So these 3 ships you are seeing here have the same mission, except for this one who have a wait order at this point, okay? So it will wait the other ship, but these 2 ships, their mission are already started, but because there is a ship in front of them, they will not start. So I will go into this one and launch the mission, and these 3 ships are making a really nice run, okay, behind this asteroid and then into the hole of this asteroid here, and I will let you discover this little race, which is really nice, and we will see them coming back to their starting points. So this one, I will just reduce the weight because it's 60 seconds here. I will put 10 seconds. And now for the last part of this video, I want to talk a bit more about this module, this blueprint, the Autopilot Core that you can find on the Steam Workshop. So, as I told you at the beginning of the video, the green part is the front, okay, and the armor blocks in red is the bottom, okay. So you just have to copy that into your ship, reset the ship, and that's all. You have nothing to do. So what can we find on this module? There is our timer block, our gyroscope first, sorry. So there is the front gyroscope, the top gyroscope, and the back gyroscope here. There is the script in this programmable block, and there is all the timer blocks, so all the buttons for making the mission. They are already set it up. You don't have to do anything about that, okay. And there is 4 sensors, so there is one for small ship detection, one for station, and one for large ship, and one for asteroid. And as I told you also, for the moment there is only the small ship detection that is used, okay. I will use the other one later. So at the back we can find our control panels. So this is ship mission, ship status, sorry, and this one is ship mission, okay. And there is a text panel here which is called save file, and I'm using it to store data so that when you leave Space Engineers and you're coming back, if your mission was started, it will be start again. If your ship was stopped, it will be stopped. If it was rotating because it was in a mission, it will continue normally, everything. Okay, so that's really cool. The program will start alone when you put energy on it, okay, because there is a timer block that activates another timer block that activate the program, so you have nothing to do. So yeah, you just have to copy that, okay. This is the front, this is the bottom, and you have to reset the ship at least once, okay. This is really important because that permits to initialize a lot of things, that permits the script to work, but you don't have to go in the program or anything. So I furnished the reset ship button in the module, okay. You just have to activate it once. It will rename your thrusters if they are not, so that can be really long. But if you reset your ship again, like here, it will not rename your thrusters twice. So if there is one thrusters who don't have the good name, you will just have to rename it by hand, okay. So this is the first thing to do after copy the module. You reset the ship, and if you have connector, you have to rename them by hand, because I have no way for the moment to detect in which direction they are. So as I told you, TP connector is for top connector, etc, etc. And that's all. You have nothing else to do. So I try to make it really simple, and yeah, I hope you will leave me comments about this module so that I can know if you appreciate it or not, if it's too big or not, or yeah. So thanks guys for watching this video until the end, and I see you next time for the mining mission and the orbit mission. Bye bye.